Are you tired of your husband's wandering eyes? How would you like to see real heart change in your husband that will move him to fix his eyes securely on you? I can show you how to inspire your husband to such passion and affection for you in his life that he will stop looking at other women. And I can show you the right information you need to be telling him for him to make it his idea to stop. I can show you how to reach deep into his heart and connect with him in such a way that he craves to give you the world because he so values you in his world. Hi, my name is Jessica LaFew. In this video, we will finally uncover the truth about men and their wandering eyes. Watching this video to the end will help provide answers to the question on the hearts of millions of women all around the world. How can I stop my husband from looking at other women? But before I get to this and share all this with you, I must warn you. I've heard the heart cries of women around the world who are going through this, so I've made this a free resource to help as many as I can. Watch it right now while it's free, and we're not charging to listen to this information. So stop what you're doing right now and pay close attention to this presentation. I can promise you, this isn't like anything you've ever come across in your search to know how to stop your husband from looking at other women. When your husband looks at other women, how do you handle it? You know how it usually goes. You're out on a date with your husband, and his eyes start to wander to the blonde with the low-cut top sitting nearby, or the curvy redhead sashaying by your table. You find yourself wanting to scream. But trying not to make a scene and mess up your entire evening, you do what you always do when your husband looks at other women. You suffer silently, and you blow it off. But on the inside, those thoughts once again go through your mind. I'm not unattractive, so why do I always seem to be competing for my husband's attention? Inside, it breaks your heart, and those same old feelings of insecurity begin to surface. You start to wonder if you will ever be enough. Or you do the opposite and pitch a fit. Demand him to stop, give him an ultimatum, and then spend the rest of the evening together trying to pick up the pieces of another date night ruined. Ladies, wouldn't it be great to not have to live with your husband looking at other women when you're around? Wouldn't it be great to not have to worry or wonder what he's doing with his eyes when you're not around? Just imagine. No more confrontation battles. No more silent suffering. No more feelings of rejection. No more denials from him that he wasn't looking. No more lame excuses from your man, like, all men look. It's just in a man's nature to look at other women. Just because I'm not eating doesn't mean I can't still look at the menu. Why are women so insecure and jealous? These are the type of excuses women all around the world are getting from their men. Wait, there's a better way. Ladies, just imagine. Your man having a deeper love for you than you can remember him ever having before. Imagine him becoming so laser focused on you that he starts changing from the inside out until he stops even noticing other women. Imagine him being so emotionally charged in his heart until his eyes and his heart crave only you. Imagine you finally becoming the indescribable woman in his life you've always wanted to be, until his heart is so captivated by you that he only wants to be with you. It's really very simple and powerful. It isn't the norm. It isn't commonly known. It isn't practiced or understood by most women. So, what's a girl to do? By now, you probably have two questions on your mind. Who am I, and why should you listen to what I'm saying in this presentation? As I've already mentioned, my name is Jessica LaFew, and together with my husband, author Stanley J. LaFew, we've been speaking into the relational lives of people from around 100 countries each month for the last 10 years. We've been helping couples all around the world to create lasting relationships and inspiring husbands around the world to a deeper love of their wives. Maybe you've seen some of our resources. Our writings have been comprised in ebooks or articles showcased all over the internet, and we've even been privileged to be regular contributors to marriage and family living publications. Let's talk about what a woman so longs for. Practically every woman longs for some of the same things in a relationship with her husband. A woman's heart wants the love and security of knowing she is the apple in her man's eye. A woman wants her husband's vision for his marriage to be more important to him than the next hot girl walking by. A woman wants to see her man's heart leading his eyes instead of his eyes leading his heart. A woman wants to feel that the love her man has for her is a safe place for the love she has for him. So, where can a woman find out how to make all this happen with her man? I'm glad you asked. Ladies, you can have him chasing you, flirting with you, longing for you, and wanting only you in his heart and in his eyes. You can get so deep into his heart that he starts blocking out those little distractions of other women so many other men fawn over. He can become a man who adores you and only you. Don't settle. Men are notorious for being able to touch a woman's body but not touch her heart. Men are notorious at letting their hearts get married while their eyes still play the field. Men are notorious for running to beauty that is fleeting with their eyes and fleeing from beauty that is lasting with their hearts. But you can make his heart and his eyes connect with the powerful, intelligent, beautiful, and irresistible woman standing in front of him. You. You can make him passionately connected and tuned in with his heart and with his eyes. Don't settle for a relationship where your man is always checking out other women and making you feel less than enough. Don't settle for being the woman he comes home to, but whose eyes went home with all the other women he visually obsessed over in his day. Don't just accept it as being just the way it is, that he hangs out at his computer getting his nightly porn fix. You are of greater worth than that. You are more deserving than that. You deserve a relationship that has your husband's heart and his eyes focused on you every day. Introducing the Husband Stop Looking system. As we've researched this over the years, we've been shocked at the millions of women struggling with this in their relationships. So ladies, you're not alone. What we've discovered is this is a sore spot for women all around the world. We've discovered this is one of the biggest challenges women face in relationships these days. Now, that may sound shocking to you, but here's why this is true. This is not one of those things that us women openly talk about with just anyone. This is something we suffer silently with and try to work through all the painful emotion of it, all personally. So when it comes to the question women around the world are asking, why can't my husband stop looking at other women? You have a few choices. You can continue to do what you've been doing, which has only produced more frustration over this issue in your life and relationship. You can simply take the free information you're learning from this video, begin to apply it to your own life, and create some positive results. You can continue on your journey by seeking out answers on the internet, answers that are so often just the opinions of people sharing what they would do and not what actually helps women going through this. Or you can reach deep into the heart of your man. Connect with him in such a way that he can't imagine anyone in his life but you, by letting what we share help you inspire him to monogamous eyes that come from a monogamous heart. Here's just some of what you'll learn in this Husband Stop Looking system. You will find out how to win back your husband's heart and focus through what we call the adoration gap principle. You'll discover even more about how to trigger a heart of affection and closeness from your man than you ever thought possible. We will even show that it is already built into a woman's relational DNA to do this. You will get to know 7 types of men and what they teach us about men and their wandering eyes. You'll find out what the Buzz Lightyear man, the Peter Pan man, the Mr. Potato Head man, the James Bond man, the Fonz man, the rubber band man, and the Gilligan man all have in common, and what they teach a woman about her own husband. You will learn how these 7 types of men show that there are way too many men spinning their wheels, pouring energy into superficial fantasies fueled by their eyes, instead of getting on with the business of deeply loving their wives. You'll learn that the widely accepted belief that men can't help looking at other women may be common, but it's wrong. We will show you how the RAS principle proves once and for all that men are pre-programming themselves to ogle other women before they leave their house in the morning and begin each day. Is your heart suffering because you feel your husband so easily blows off boundaries in your relationship by checking out other women? Don't worry. You'll discover how to shatter his boundary busting and get his eyes and his heart back in alignment with you, his wife. Are you feeling the weight of his wandering eyes on your own heart? Do you often feel hopeless to him ever changing? You'll discover 7 habits of highly effective husbands who don't ogle other women, and how these 7 habits can be the catalyst to victory over this issue for him, for you, and for your relationship. You'll find out how these 7 habits can lead to your husband being desperate to turn his heart and his eyes only in your direction, and help you in your relationship have a game plan for him to do just that. You'll see how these 7 habits can have so much of an impact on a man that it becomes his idea to highly position you in his heart and keep his eyes on the prize being you, his wife. Honestly, I could go on and on describing all the benefits of the husband stop looking system, but all this is just a small portion of what's covered in this program. By now you're probably seeing the value this program could have on you, your marriage, your husband, as well as on the life of your children who'll benefit from a deep abiding love existing between their mom and dad in the marriage. In fact, just imagine your husband being more into you in his world than ever before. Imagine, right now, being on dates with your husband and experiencing that he is giving you the gift of heart and eyes at home, so you are able to fully blossom in life without the constant feelings of competition and comparisons other women face. To know that you are the one living large in his world and other women are living small. To not have to live in unsettled fear of getting your heart broken. This is what women want and what we're really talking about, isn't it? It's more than just requiring her husband to stop looking at other women. It is inspiring him to change the content of his heart, which leads to him changing the intent of his eyes. It's about bringing him to a place where his heart begins leading his eyes, instead of his eyes leading his heart. By now, you're probably understanding the value behind this husband stop looking system. In fact, here's what others are saying. I'm so glad I found your site and this product. I've been searching for something like this for years, but it just isn't out there. Thank you for rescuing us from all the excuses existing about this topic and getting us back to the heart of the matter. So very, very, very well done. Kathleen. I just finished reading this resource at 2 o'clock in the morning. I could not put it down. Ever since I found out my husband was hooked on porn, I've been ripping apart the internet for answers. There's so much advice out there, and much of it's empty and shallow. I didn't even know how to talk to my husband until I purchased and read this amazing resource. I'm amazed at how your words touched on all the thoughts and feelings I have inside. You're truly gifted with wisdom and understanding. Thank you so, so much. Shelley. You are a real help to me this week. I had to spend some time around someone very voluptuous at work, but this phrase you talk about in this great resource kept coming to my mind and helping me honor my wife. Monogamous eyes that come from a monogamous heart. Keep up the good work, because some of us men are listening. R.W. Think about your own life for a moment. I want you to imagine finally being in a relationship that you don't have to wonder from one moment to the next where your husband's heart is with you. Just imagine knowing his eyes are no longer wandering because you know his heart is no longer wandering. Knowing that he has you so much on his brain that distraction of other women no longer have an effect on him. So now, let me ask you this. What is it really worth to have the kind of relationship with your husband, the man you value above anyone else in the world, closing out the distractions and giving you the kind of love you've always wanted from him? What is it worth to finally be able to say goodbye to all the heartfelt sorrow and pain this issue has caused in your relationship? What is it worth to have the right information to speak into your husband's life that will forever change his heart and move him to monogamous eyes that come from a monogamous heart? How much is not having this resource already costing you? I guarantee it's more than what you'll pay for it. Frustration that your husband looks at other women, feelings of anger and resentment, struggles with your own self-image, uncertainties about the security of your relationship, battleground moments in your relationship that leave you both in despair. This product will save you more than it will cost you. There are couples who battle with this for years, until the relationship ends with great resentment and heartbreak, not to mention the heartbreak and resentment they feel in their everyday journey together. I've seen it rip couples apart when a husband looks at other women, but it doesn't have to be this way. Wait, there's more. How much is the cost of a 1-hour session with a marriage counselor where you live? The rate where I'm from starts $100 to $150 an hour. Since most marriage counselors see couples 1 session a week for the first 3 months, you can expect to pay about $1,200 in that period of time, if it's about $100 an hour. If you get this resource and at the end of the day-to-day connection with your husband is hope, harmony, and healing, where discord, discouragement, and drama used to exist over this issue, did it really cost you anything? There's no price tag you can put on a happy marriage. Having a husband whose eyes are in tune with his heart to be supercharged by his wife, you, is worth just about anything. A husband with monogamous eyes coming from a monogamous heart just sounds good, doesn't it? This system will not cost you $1,200. It will not cost you a $100 session fee with a counselor. You won't even be charged half of that $100. By ordering today only through this presentation, you get this one-of-a-kind system for a one-time only payment of $37. Most weddings cost between $7,000 and $20,000 just to get 2 becoming 1 started. $37 is just a drop in the bucket in comparison to help keep 2 becoming 1 going. Here's what you get. You get the ebook, How to Inspire Your Husband to Stop Looking at Other Women. With 160 pages of wonderful insight, this ebook will help a woman forever change for the better her husband's heart and improve her own understanding of this issue. You will also receive the 3-volume set, Reflections on Marriage, Men, and Their Wandering Eyes. This 3-volume set will help a woman better understand her own feelings about this issue, and it will help her know what to say and how to say it to her husband without causing hurt in the relationship. This Husband Stop Looking system is valued at $97, but you get it by taking action today for only $37. But wait, I want your decision to say yes to this amazing system to be so easy for you. And I want the kind of relationship you've always wanted to be so valuable to you that you would feel you're doing your relationship a disservice not to say yes to this system. If you choose to invest in your relationship with this system right now, you'll also get 4 more fabulous ebooks as bonuses, all designed to positively impact and add quality to your relationship. Book 1, 101 Amazing Ways to Say I Love You. Book 2, Improving Your Marriage to Newlyweds Again. Book 3, Save Your Marriage. Book 4, How to Be Wanted for a Lifetime of Nights and Not Just a Night of a Lifetime. Here's the entire package, and you'll get instant online access. If you add up the value of all these fabulous bonuses, that comes to around $200. But by ordering this Husband Stop Looking system today, you get all of this for the all-inclusive discounted price of only $37. Okay, that's enough about what is included in this Husband Stop Looking system. It's time for some action. Here's how you can order the system and start using it in the next 5 minutes. You will notice the big Add to Cart button below this video. When you click on the Add to Cart button, you will be taken to a secure order page where you can fill in your payment details using the options of credit card, debit card, or PayPal. After that step, you will then be taken to a thank you download page where you can immediately access and download this entire program and start benefiting from it 5 minutes from now. We use ClickBank, a third-party secure processing company with 14 years of successful service and highly respected online. Here's what happens when you purchase this resource. A secure order form from ClickBank opens in another window. You enter your information into the order form to purchase. It is processed immediately and you get a receipt in your email inbox. An explanation of your purchase is given. You click the option to complete your order. After purchasing, you are then taken to a thank you page where you download this resource and all the bonuses immediately. Wait, there's more. We so highly value this system and believe you will too. We're going to do something else you may not expect. We want you to download this Husband Stop Looking system right now, read it, and let it empower your life and your relationships. To take away the risks of purchasing, we offer you our 100% money-back guarantee. Listen, let us take your risk away. Take advantage of our 100% satisfaction, no-hassle guarantee. Just try this Husband Stop Looking system yourself for a full 60 days. If you aren't finding out more about this issue than you've ever known before, if you don't have a better grip on this in your marriage than you've ever had before, honestly, you don't even need a reason. Just send us a refund request within 60 days of purchase and we will refund your entire purchase. No questions, no hassle. Go ahead and click the Add to Cart button you see below this video to get started on this special discounted rate. It will put you on a journey that thousands of other couples are on in their marriage. A journey that isn't wrought with anguish over a husband's wandering eyes. When you act today, this entire Husband Stop Looking system is all yours for the one-time payment of only $37. Such a small investment for such a big gift to your life and your relationship. Look below this video for the Add to Cart button to begin your journey to a healthy relationship, finally free of this issue. Remember, you'll get the ebook, How to Inspire Your Husband to Stop Looking at Other Women, and the 3-volume set, Reflections on Marriage Men and Their Wandering Eyes. And you'll also get the 4 special bonuses, bringing the entire value of this system to around $200 for the discounted price of only $37. This issue no longer has to create a disturbance in the harmony of your relationship. So go now and click the Add to Cart button below this video for instant online access. These are the type things covered in full detail in the Husband Stop Looking system. Click the Add to Cart button below this video to begin awakening this instinct in your man today.